There's this question I see over and over again. How long do I wait until I can start dating again or until I go find somebody? And kind of the same question, but a different approach is how do I know I'm ready? Well, let's talk about it. I'm Richard Struther, the widower's wingman, and I've got your back through the process of finding that one special person who will bring joy and love to every single day of your life. So let's first talk about the fact that time doesn't really matter here. Time is kind of irrelevant, mostly because, yes, it is a different journey for each person. And what I would put to you is what are you looking for in that relationship? Because there's two ways to approach this. Are you trying to fill a void, or are you trying to share the abundance of your new life? Do you have in place, even just mentally, the stability enough, the wherewithal enough to make space for another person, another life within your own? So that is the criteria that I look at about, are you ready? Now, we all heard the suggestion of wait a year before making any major decisions. And that is a good suggestion. And I grant you, some decisions must be made. There's no real choice in it, in that you need to move because you can't afford the place, or you need to be closer to family because you're on your own. That makes perfect sense. Where this advice comes from is to make sure, because if you see the video about the carnival, or if you're experiencing it, you know full well that we don't have the headspace between the arrangements, the estate, other people's grief, our grief, and all of that, especially within the first year, that we don't really have the place to kind of make those decisions. We don't, we could inadvertently paint ourselves into a corner, or put ourselves in a situation that is really just so much worse and that much harder to get out of. And let's be honest, humans make decisions emotionally, and none more so than when we're in grief. So stability is good. It's very common for most of us to feel trapped between not wanting to lose what we had. We don't want to give up the memories or lose what we had, but we do generally want to move forward. And we can feel like we'll be judged by friends, family, society, and we will. I promise you, you will have that moment on the first date, or have had that moment on the first date, where you look around, you're like, did anybody notice me? Is this okay?
The word is yes, Carl.
Yes, it's okay. Here's a couple of tips that may make you feel more okay with it. You can make a choice. Choose how you wish to honor the person you lost by fully embracing the person you have become because of your relationship with them and everything that they gave you. I came to appreciate art infinitely more. Craft. There were things that my late wife was very, very attached to, and they made me better. I honor the shared values we had. I honor them by moving boldly forward and trying to be every bit the person and have the future that not only I would want, but that Sam would have wanted for me. And I encourage you to do the same, because I truly hope that you know that your late partner, your late spouse, wanted you to have a brilliant future going forward. Part of that choice may involve carrying on a tradition, or figuring out some kind of tribute, upholding a promise that you had made, or looking out for a family member or a friend, or certainly the children. I mean, obviously the children, if you had children. But whatever you need to do to gain closure, what is closure for you, and move forward, embrace this new life, even if it includes those traditions, that promise, or a type of tribute. Life is valuable. We know this more than most. So don't settle. This is the place that we build our lives from. This is the place from which we attract a healthy, loving, and supportive relationship. And if you want to know more about building up or attracting that healthy, loving, and supportive relationship, come see me at thewidowerswingman.com, where you can book a free call directly with me or get on one of the monthly roundtable discussions. They're free, and I want to meet you. I want everyone to have a voice so we can have the kinds of discussions that we need to move things forward. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, but please, if this video is useful, or you know somebody for whom this video would be useful, please do share it, because that's where this information becomes useful, is when it is shared. I can't wait to meet you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.